Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Blackbird Podcast. Are you all good? I hope you had a very good holiday time, and I wish you all a Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. La 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 la. So, did it go well? Did you have a good one? Was it relaxing when you wanted it to be relaxing and mental when you wanted it to be? Excuse me, I've got some kind of fucking thing. Anyway, it's all good. It's good to be back into a fucking. Not that I didn't go out of one, but da-dum. So, what are we at? Did you make any plans for your New Year? New Year bullshit? I don't bother with that shit. I don't know why I brought it up. Probably to point fingers at those who do and say, you fool, don't lie to yourself. Fucking hell. I'd say gyms all over the world have made a fucking small fortune on New Year's Eve resolutions. I'm going to join the gym. I'm going to be fucking wicked shape. Sure, yeah. I got my membership. Okay. They go maybe twice. End of. Good for you. At least you had a moment. Oh, I'm demented today. So anyway, I was what was it doing? What are we doing? I don't make plans per se, but I did come across, on your fucking social media stuff, Facebook, and that other fucking thing. There's a bunch of them. I'm thinking, you know what? Just cut the shit loose, man. But then I'm thinking, no, you're just in a mood. You're just in a mood. You're being a cranky. Because in my head, I'm thinking Facebook, Instagram, TikTok even. It's just pure drivel. Shite. Cunty shite. But then you're like, yeah, but they're kind of handy. They'll shoot themselves in the foot sooner or later. They'll want you to pay for it financially as well as with all your fucking private details. But yeah, I've been thinking, fuck them, fuck that. I'm done. I'm finished with them. But then it's like, have a cup of coffee there now and go talk to yourself. Shut the fuck up. But luckily enough, I saw a post there that, is it yesterday I saw the post? 30 days for the National Indoor Championships Archery down in, where's my bullet points? Where did I write it? Oh yeah, in the Set 2 Arena in Waterford. It's outside Waterford, but it's in County Waterford. Handy little, it's a cool spot actually. I was there now last year. Last year, and it was pretty cool. I was very impressed with it. It's very nicely, for as far as big halls go, it's a good hall. It is what it is. Has a nice balcony up there. Nice chef cooking food stuff. It's good. It's all you want. But good parking, which is important. No, it's pretty cool. They have coffee and all that jazz. But most of us archery folks, we'll show up with a flask. You can be sure of that. It's just a habit from your Sunday shoots. Bring your own mug, but you'll bring a flask just in case there's some manky coffee somewhere, some fucking tea you never heard of in your life. You're like, I'm not chancing it. No, but not today. I'll chance shit at home. You know what I mean? Where I can just say bleh and then get my go-to coffee or tea. But I'm not in the mood on a Sunday to be driving somewhere to try some fucking unknown coffee or tea. I don't think so. That could ruin my day. I'm a diva that way, So I won't be doing that. But anyway, they have all your usual bullshits down there. I'd say it's bullshit. I think it's bullshit, but I'm sure everyone thinks it's great. And it's a good spot, though. I like it, that's what I'm saying. The Set 2 Arena is class. And that's where the indoor champs are on. And that's what I had in my mind about 3 weeks ago. Was it 3 weeks ago? Red Fox Archers were doing, I think, their second last or last practice thing in the hall before Christmas. And I went over there. It could have been 4 weeks ago now. But I went over there. And I had arrows were depleting. I think I was down to maybe 6 arrows. And I thought, sure, that's grand. That's plenty. My first 5 arrows at 20 yards sailed beautifully into the fucking block wall behind the 20-yard target. I was thinking, did I hit the fucking wood? Sure, we'll go again. And I was just like, I was all over the goddamn shop. And it was just... I mean, when the arrows hit the block, that's good night. Excuse me, my God. But that is good night. That's like the fucking... There's about 2 inches taken off the front, along with the tip, and they're just smashy. So I was like, okay. I put them, what was left of them, into my case. And I was like, for fuck's sake. I know I had to order some anyway, but I didn't have any then in that moment. I thought, sure, 6, I've loads. I've loads for an evening. But I started thinking back then, because I'm not really one for going in the winter, kind of. Because I remember when I was going to the Galty archery range. And you'd be thinking you got to go all the time. You know what I mean? You don't. I don't. Because I'll tell you now, I started dwindling off about 2 weeks after, we'd say, all the shoots that I would be going to would finish. We'd say the end of the season. I was like, okay, it's holiday. And you know, no. You got this thing on in like February, international indoors, so maybe it'd be wise to train for that. And then there's this, is it the mailing thing? You know, it's international competition. You can go to a club, local club, do your blocks 1 a month, and you're in this international competition. It's fun, and it's a nice way to trick yourself into training. Or practicing, I should say. So I'm going over there, and then I hit the fucking 5 arrows into the wall. And I'm like, fuck, this is just not good. But then Phelim, being the absolute scholar and gentleman, gave me a blast of arrows. But now I'm like, I'm thankful I have arrows to shoot, but I'm not looking forward to shooting them, because what if I fuck up his arrows? Then you have to replace, so then I have to get 2 sets of arrows. Fuck that. So I'm kind of sheepishly making my way towards hitting the target. So I'm not really focused on proper. I'm not dialed in, because I'm overcautious in case I don't mind fucking up my arrows, but I don't want to fuck up anyone else's arrows, regardless. So that's where I was, and I didn't get fucking tantrum throwing or anything. It was like, oh, of course, this is going to be the case. This is just, of course, because it's like end of the season, and I'm just defunct. I'm empty, I think is what I'm saying. The mood for it, the want is there, but the mood for it and the body, they're not playing or reading the same menu. It's like, yeah, well, next year, buddy. But when you force it, as I did, you bust your hours off the wall. And I'm like, do I need fucking glasses? No, you don't need glasses. Okay, you're tired because you're at the end of a working day. You got to drive all the way over there, blah, blah, blah. But everyone does. But fuck it, I'm not interested in everyone. I'm interested in me, in what I can do. And busting arrows off a block wall is not what I'm interested in. It's just fuck off. But I did remember back, like I said, to the Galty. When it came to that time of year, I'd be like, any excuse at all not to go. Just fuck it. Because I started shooting shit. I was again over there. I was hitting the wall, so it's like that's like a white flag. See ya. See you in a few months. Bye now. Bye bye. Even practicing at home is a no go. Like, so the lesson there is, yeah, you gotta take a fucking holiday. You gotta let everything just kind of, what's this? You can get tightly wound like an elastic band, but then you don't want to snap the elastic band. I mean, this is like physically, mentally, and every other fucking which way you can do this. So you get the elastic band to get a little, you basically gotta get fat again. Is that a term? Is that an expression for all the super athletes? They'll be like optimal fucking form, hopefully without injury, for the majority, if not all, of their working season. And they might have 2 months off or 3 months off, and in that time they have to kind of just get fat, just so the body doesn't lose its elasticity and the mind along with it. That's the way I'm thinking. Fuck it, it's clear as day now to me. So I'm not twitchy about it. I wasn't even going to go, but I kind of have to go. But I don't have to go training, but I will because I got this thing. But it's not that important. You know what I mean? It's not like you're going to put yourself under pressure. But when I saw this, I think it was Doc actually put it up. He said 30 days to go. Fuck, really? Okay. Those 30 days will come fairly lively. So now I'm thinking, okay, I'll just do some fucking fun shots just at home when it's not fucked up. And just ease into it nicely. I'm not really going to be too gung-ho at the hall, although I will get the block done for the international one this month. And that's 20 yards as well, which is handy. You can trick yourself into training for the indoor later on in the year, in February. So in that respect, it's good. For the mail-in match, that's what I was looking for. So when you have the arrows hitting the fucking wall, one after the other, I might add. Did I not mention it was one after the other? Don't know what happened there. It's just, I suppose you're not really, you're kind of vacant. You're not engaged. You're just hit the target. It's miles away from the fucker. I think I clipped it with the first one. That's what the confusion was about. I was certain that one got well fucked up. But the second one truly terminated. So don't beat yourself up about it. You could always get that, the rubber band thing, just to practice your draw. Oh, this is yum yum. You know what I'm talking about, archery people. There's a season for it, and it doesn't start till February 1st. So about a week out, I'll probably start turning the screw, as they say, and just, but I'll be thinking about it every day up until then. But physically, about a week out, I'll try to clock in 4 days that week, or 2 weeks beforehand, whatever, something like that. Oh, excuse me, I am so smothered. Got a fucking head on me like an explosion. And it's nothing to do with alcohol, sadly. I had a lovely bottle of red wine there recently. Had a good old chat with my buddy Tom Henry. In here, actually. Gotta clean it up. A few cans lying around the place. I was on the wine, he was on the Guinness. And it was a no alcohol Guinness, which is grand because he was driving. But I was always thinking, because where was I? Shane O'Hara, a cousin of mine, he was out with us on, I don't know, was it the day after Stephen's Day or something? The father, the brothers and sisters, husbands and boyfriends and all that, they were all there. And Shane shows up and he's drinking Heineken Zero or something. And it costs the same as a normal pint. No, I meant nothing by it, but I did wonder, what the fuck? How can they justify charging you the same for that? With all this bullshit about road safety and, pick a driver people and all that. And then they'll go and they'll charge you. I know they'll say, well, it's going through the same process for the same product, bar the alcohol. Well, if the alcohol is missing, surely it should be reflected in the price. That's all I'm saying. Make it half price or something. I know you're suffering with it. It's hard to get fucking the pub scene to what it used to be, if it'll ever get back to what it used to be, especially with the fucking generation coming behind. They're fucking no interest. What are you going to do, like? But I just thought, that was one thing I thought. Alright, it's a bit overpriced. The next thing that popped into my head was, if you're out drinking with all your people, God damn it, I have another leak in the fucking roof. This is a son of a bitch. I think I got fucking Scooby-Dooed with this container, man. But anyway, so I was thinking, when you're out, and say you're the designated driver, okay? So you're going to have the zero alcohol beer, I suppose it is better than drinking Coca-Cola or some manky shit, because your mouth be manky an hour in and you'll be kind of twitchy. And you have that kind of weird fucking feeling in your mouth, all that sugar, I guess. But you know the placebo effect? Where it's like the power of the mind, but after a while you'll be thinking, geez, I'm drinking beer, and you forget yourself, you're in the conversation. Everything is going swimmingly. And you're drinking and you're sculling them, like, because you drink a lot. And you're thinking, well, I'm not going to get drunk because there's no alcohol in it. But the taste, the whole density of it all, the action of it all, the glass. I wonder, has there ever been anyone who just convinced themselves that they're drunk and acted accordingly based on the whole, well, I'm drinking Heineken. Do you know what I mean? I think it'd be, I bet you'll find someone has. Someone has definitely got drunk on no alcohol beer with the whole placebo effect. I'd sooner just fucking walk home or stay at home, as I do. I'm a boring cunt. So did you get back to work, or are you not back to work? Have you a longer holiday than most? Or what? Were you back on day one? The day before day one? Day 0? Or day 2? Or day 3? It's fucking frosty as fuck there Friday morning. So yes, I'm expecting a new batch of arrows. I don't know what that'll be like, what they look like or anything like that. I just know there'll be 700s. And I gotta cut them to length, put in the tips. My intention was on fucking around with some arrows, doing X, Y, and Z. But I have to come up with a timetable. I don't know why I even say that, that's a lie. It's not a lie. I say I'll do it, I'll probably do it, but I'll equally ignore it. It's just like, I'm too tired, or I'm this, or I'm that. Fucking hell, kids are cunts. They just swallow up all your time. Little fuckers. Oh. Ha 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 ha. So, oh crap. I was taking down scaffolding there yesterday. I was doing a little restoration job. And a lovely building, about 200 years old. But it's not, saw photos of it back in its heyday, and it's nothing like that now. But it's a cool, simple building. But it's got a lot of hands on it before I got to it. But we're just trying to patch it up a bit, so it won't fall down. I hope it doesn't. But anyway, so for kicks, I went, all those things that I'd be looking at, and for the laugh, like. Now this is probably going to be highly weird, because I think it's fucking weird, but it's kind of wonderful in a weird kind of way. People think this way. But because I was looking at a lot of those UFO things, and especially on the recent stuff going on over there, is it New Jersey, America? But of course. And from that then it went down to all these little rabbit holes that I endeavoured to go after. And I found this one guy that was so fucking thorough and serious. I'm definitely going back there. It's fucking... it's my new hobby. I'm going back there. But he was going on about stars looking like... now, okay, put on your crazy hat for this one. Get your popcorn, because this is going to be that kind of one. This is just like... I'm just relaying what I experienced in this... observing this program. Because they're coming from a place of like, did you know this? I'm going to tell you this. When that happens, you just got to say, okay, this one's a cracker. But this guy's going on about because there's some shit about planets aligning and all of that jazz. And he's saying that's all a fucking projection of something or other. I thought, okay, cracker number one fact down. And which is not a fact, YouTube, just so you know. This is for fun. This is fun. So anyway, this is what he was on about. That there's no aliens, only extraterrestrials. Now, apparently the terminology is very important, super important. And the reason they're extraterrestrials is because we live on a plane, and outside of our plane, which is our world, there's other worlds, and they're extra territories, and people from those are extraterrestrials. You with me? Now, some of them are called Mars. You know, all the planets have, all these other countries or worlds, we'll say, have these names that we know as planets. It's some funky shit. And we were, but I think he said we were moved from the Mars one to this one. Is it like prison or something? I don't know. He got it really fucking into the weeds there. But it's hard to be serious about this stuff. I'd love it to be true, don't get me wrong. But I'm looking at them and I'm like, I can't fucking understand how they're coming up with these. I mean, these people have diagrams and shit, maps. And I'm like, they go this. But then again, Lord of the Rings has all these things as well. Don't forget that. Anyone out there reading those massive fiction novels, you'll see there's languages, there's races, there's histories backdated to fucking Kingdom Come. So it's, you know, maybe it's just these folks missed their calling in life and this is what they're doing. So, but again, I was like, I'll watch this. This is right up my street. So that's what they're saying. So I suppose it plays into the whole flat earth thing, which a lot of people will, this fucking lighter is going out the fucking window. A lot of people will be putting up these diagrams where it's like it's stupid really, but what he's trying to say is it's inconceivable to the likes of us because we're idiots, of course, but it's you're on a plane that has no end, no beginning or end, and on that plane all these worlds, I mean you can get to them through the oceans and stuff, but it's I'd just like to know, where's the person who did all this, who went here and there and there and there and said, guess what I found? Where the fuck are they? Again, it's like with the UFO people. Whenever I bring it up, whenever I look at them, you've these fucking people talking about, well, we have these government redacted files. Hey, you know what I mean? We've been here before, guys. I can make you redacted files. And if that's what it takes, if you need that kind of a leap, that's a huge leap, isn't it? Unless you're sitting on a spaceship talking to ET, don't fucking talk about it, because you're just making a fool of yourself, okay? But again, I'd love it to be right, I'd love it to be true, but I don't know. It's just that time of year now where you're thinking, what's the crazy going on? Because Trump is not voted in yet, or he's voted in, but he's not sworn in yet. And I'm of the mind that some mad shit, okay, is going to kick off before that date, which isn't this month. So buckle up, buttercups. There's some mad shit going to be thrown at us. Probably another fucking virus bullshit, or there's some fucking exploding vehicles there with bodies in them and whatnot. And it turns out they're not the bodies of the people they're saying they are. It's like some fucking TV show I'm watching. And I can't stop watching it. It's like, this is such bullshit. And I still watch it. I suppose like normal people when they watch the news. This is such bullshit. And they still watch it. Oh, copper water. But yeah, it's kind of, I think my interest in it all, I think, at this stage, is their fucking sanity. It's like, how did they... These... If you'd have to see them, because they really, really do come across like highly intelligent individuals. And it's like a full-time gig with them, you know what I mean? They're travelling all over the shop. They're going back with all these... But that's my problem again with science people, because you can handpick your facts for whatever you want. And that's your argument. Sure, we can all do that. But it's just, yeah, it's such a shit show all over the shop. There's so many fucking moving parts. And you know you're not going to get to know what's fucking going on. And there's people showing up dead all over the shop. Governments are falling and rising again. It's a fucking shit show. Because you'd be thinking about your parents when they were like in their 20s. Were they like us? We didn't fucking give a shit. Well, I suppose some of us must have. But most of the people I know were just didn't register. The world will take care of itself. Just keep working and keep having fun and party. And then you kind of wake up and you're like, that was 30 years ago. And you're like, what the fuck? What the fuck's going on? This is bullshit. And here we are. It's a crazy, crazy time. And we gotta knock some laughs out of it, lads. Don't be getting disheartened by it. Just watch some UFO shit. That'll lighten your mood. If you think you're crazy, you should check these people out. They're bad shit crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna grab my new arrows and go and fucking shoot them at plastic fucking dolls in the woods and just be happy. Because the fucking just sit down at a table with what these supposed grown-ups. Nah, you better bring your bow with you because they're full of shit. It's all basic. It's very basic. Rich people want to be richer. Poor people want to be rich, or at least well-to-do. Everyone's hunting for something. All the while, there are those who have just been miseducated out of any fucking sovereign entitlement. As in, people think now it's an entitlement to just live a peaceful life and have a good time. That's just normal, no? For fuck's sake. I'm waffling. I'm waffling on here. I don't know what I'm saying to you. Because I can barely fucking breathe and I can't stop smoking cigarettes. And it's nothing to do with the cigarettes. It's this fucking stupid weather. It's another thing. People going on about this fucking fog. Come on, guys. Not everything is a fucking conspiracy, okay? Jesus fucking Christ. Snap out of it. The fuck. If you want to do an investigative thing, shut the fuck up for 6 months and just watch everything and make your notes and see if you see your patterns. That's not what I'm... Sounds like I know what I'm doing. I don't even do this, but it makes sense to me. If I was going to do it, that's what I would do. But I have no intention because I'm too lazy and I'm under pressure. Fucking keep my crazies relatively crazy safe. But that's what I think most of the cunts... That's probably why I'm contemplating putting the off button on for all these. It's just, after a while, the novelty wears off of it's new to you, and it's like 12 months later, there's nothing really fucking changing here. I'm out of here. It's just boring now. It's fucking ridiculous. It's redundant. That's what I think. It's like, you wouldn't be painting to sell them, but at the same time, you don't want to be painting a warehouse full of paintings to hold on to them either. So it's nice to know that there's an option for selling them at some stage to some people. But I don't think people have any fucking interest. They barely had an interest in the 90s buying art, original artwork. But now they're just so fucking battered in the head, just surviving, just trying to fucking keep their shit together, which is nothing huge in the first place. Just waiting for sanity to regain, power somewhere. And common sense prevail. That's all people are doing today. They're just fucking trying to hold on until shit prevails. And don't be thinking your Mr. Trump is going to be giving you that either. He's just going to bring a different kind of pain. Or intense. The financial burden. But isn't it interesting how all this is just so fucked up? So crazy. It's like it was all planned, isn't it? I had no intention of talking about any of these things today. It's not even on my little hit list. I was going to just archery, but even at that I'm like, shut the fuck up. Go away, leave me alone. By the way, I thank you each and all for continuing to watch and listen and laugh. I hope it makes you feel talented. At least come away from listening thinking how talented you are. That's a win. I think that's a win. So I'm going to say good day. I got a new heater for the studio. I must put legs on it and bring it in here. One of those oil heater things. And because it's kind of getting there now, that time of year. You want it warm. I had to empty my van out in here yesterday, and I have to. You know what I have to do? I just realised what I have to do. I have to go inside and have a lovely cold beer. Yummo. I'm out of here, people. I will talk to you soon. Oh, excuse me. I'm smothered. I'll talk to you later, folks. Be good now. Bye a while. Bye-bye. Christ. That's terrible.